Hey Star Fam, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for tuning in. Today we're just going to do a quick reading. I'm just going to try to get a brief snapshot as to what is going on in the energies around you and just to have a quick peek. Today I'm going to be using the Ator Tarot again, and without further ado, let's see what the cards have to say today. Alright, let's see what is going on with my Star Fam. Oh, indecision? Or definitely a choice is having to be made here. But when the Two of Swords comes up like this, it's generally you've got a choice to make, but it looks as if you haven't got all of the information that you need quite as of yet to make this choice. Or it could be that you are trying to make a choice that is based purely off of the facts at hand and not an emotional choice, because as you can see, she's got her hands crossed across her chest and kind of, you know, covering her heart, but then she also has a blindfold on, so it's kind of trying to be as fair and balanced in your decision making, and trying not to make a decision that is too emotions based, right? So let's see. Now this could be in work, or it could be in a romantic relationship. Again, this is just a general reading, so take it as it resonates. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it. Maybe it'll resonate for you tomorrow. Might tune into your energies. But let's see, what's this? Oh, all right. Wanting to move forward. Okay, so this could be, with the Chariot card here, it's definitely a card of moving forward. It could be that you want to move somewhere, because that's definitely a card if you are going to be moving. It doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent move. It could be a holiday. I mean, if you're able to travel now, I mean, I'm so jealous. But it could also just have something to do with maybe a car, maybe a vehicle. You might be thinking about whether or not to move, or maybe which car to buy. You might be on the market for one. I mean, that would make sense if you're trying to be as practical as possible. You definitely wouldn't want to make an emotional based decision there. I mean, likewise, if it is to do with a job as well too, it might be a case of do I stay or do I go? Do I take this transfer? Do I take this new job? It could be that you got two different jobs that have been offered to you, or again, it's just a should I stay, should I go? I don't know. Let's see what else the cards have to say. See if we can clarify that a little bit more. All right. What is my Star Fam going through? If I can just get a bit more information on the spread. Yes. Star Fam. What is this regard in? Let's see. I mean, definitely here we've got a choice as to which way we're going to move forward. Again, whether it is with a car, whether it is with a move, whether it is for work. It looks like you're still weighing up your options about what you should be doing, and what choice to make. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information on the situation. And get some more information on the situation at hand. Alright. strength. Okay. So, I mean, this is about the strength card in general isn't not necessarily about physical strength. It could be, it's more an emotional and mental strength, a spiritual strength. Because if you notice, this person here is taming the lion, but he's not, or she, they, are not doing it in a forceful way. It's that kind of gentle strength, if you will. So it could be that this situation, this decision is going to take a bit of finesse, a bit of grace. I mean, obviously, you're going to have to tell somebody no and somebody yes. You know, so as to not hurt anybody's feelings who, I mean, obviously, if you're choosing one, somebody else is not being chosen. But it's the strength and the grace to do what is right for you that you know deep down inside. And again, that kind of falls into trying to be strong enough not to make too much of an emotional decision moving forward, you know, and to kind of just kind of make the best decision all around, you know. That might not necessarily be the immediate decision that you would make, you know, on a whim, so to speak. But definitely, whatever it is that you're dealing with, you definitely have the strength to move forward either way. Even if it feels like it's kind of a difficult choice that you're having to make here, it might be that both options are looking really good and you genuinely are just not sure which way to go with this. But either way, I feel like whichever choice you do make, you are going to be moving more into a position of your own inner strength, okay? Which again comes back to making sure that you're making the right decision for you. Right, the next card that's come up is the Three of Wands, which is a card of kind of looking forward to the future. So whatever it is that you choose is definitely something to look forward to. Again, we've got another kind of travel card because this person is kind of looking out onto the horizon here. So it could be that you definitely want to make this move wherever it is. You certainly seem to have a longing to make moves. You know, it could just be that it is fear holding you back. And if it is fear holding you back, I've got to say, don't allow it to. Because again, you've got that inner strength here. You've got the strength to face whatever challenges may come up based on your decision to move. You know, it kind of feels like, I mean, obviously it's not easy. A journey into the unknown is, you know, always a little bit scary, a little bit nerve-inducing, but you definitely have the strength to see through any obstacle that comes in your way. I don't feel like there might be any obstacles that come in your way. I mean, a lot of it is just a what if scenario. What if this bad happens? What if that bad happens? What if this happens? But you definitely, if you let that line of thinking decide for you, I feel like you're definitely selling yourself short here, because you definitely have the inner strength to move forward with what it is that you want, especially if it's something that you've been looking forward to for such a long time, you know? You know, as long as obviously you make your preparations and you don't just kind of up and leave on a whim, as long as you've got everything prepared for beforehand, you know, it doesn't have to be scary. As long as you're prepared to go forward. But this is definitely something that you're looking forward to. You know, this this person here is definitely looking forward to their future here. But let's see what else comes out. Let's see. All right, King of Swords. You see, you definitely have the smarts and the know-how, how to plan. It's just so funny how I was just saying this will be fine and everything will be okay, and as long as you make sure that you plan everything out first. This is what I was talking about, that you've got the strength of character, strength of mind, you've got the intelligence to know, to make sure that you've got a good plan of strategy, so that you could make this move. I mean, you know, when the king turns up, he is the intellectual, he's the thinker, he is the chess player, he is, you know, the person who strategizes everything. He's got a plan and then a backup plan and then a backup plan for that. So he kind of has thought through all eventualities, you know. So again, I kind of feel like as long as you make sure that you are well prepared for whatever it is, whether it's, again, if it's buying a car, made sure that you've done your research. If it is a move, again, researching that, making sure that, you know, you've got somewhere to stay, wherever you're going, you know, you've got accommodation or what have you, depending on which the situation is. Again, remember, it's a general reading, so it's however this applies to you. So yeah, you definitely have the ability to do this. I kind of feel like at the moment, you might just still be in the planning phase and the gathering more information phase, because it definitely looks like it is something that you want to do and that you have wanted to do, you've had your eye on, and it could just be that you've had to delay plans because of everything that's gone on in the world right now. But definitely, if this is something that you want to do deep down in your heart, and it's something, you know, that you've been eyeing for a long time, by all means, guys, follow your dreams, you know. But I mean, again, make sure that you plan and have a, you know, a kind of strategy before you do that. I wouldn't really advise going off on a whim. I mean, I'm sure that works for some people, but I kind of get the feeling that whoever this is resonating with probably doesn't feel that way and kind of likes to have a plan, which, I mean, most people do. At least have some kind of loose plan as to what you want to do or how you're going to accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. But so far, I mean, it looks like it's all extremely possible. Let's see if we can get one more card. Oh, here we go. Page of Swords. Again, so this is kind of the card of internet stalking. So, I mean, this can, again, go back to you just online, really researching whatever it is that you're deciding on. Again, like I said, it could either be researching the car, researching the new city that you plan on moving to, researching the new jobs that you're being offered. I mean, I'm not seeing many cups on the board, so it doesn't really look like it is a romantic relationship, but if that's the case, it could be that the two of you have been, you know, having a lot of messages back and forth, because again, that could be a lot of texting messages, what have you, so kind of keeping in touch that way. But honestly, it looks more like, again, a job or something similar to that, some kind of offer that way, an offer to move. But yeah, it looks like so far you're just in the planning stages of trying to strategize this move forward. In which case, I am sure as long as you keep up the diligent work and make sure you dot all your I's, cross all your T's, or at least have enough of an overview and an understanding of what your future will be when you get there, as far as your plans and how you plan on carrying them out, I reckon it will absolutely be a success. I mean, I don't see any negative cards here. You've got some really good major arcanas, and you even come up as the King of Swords here as well too. You're presenting as a king. So absolutely, whatever it is that you choose to do is going to be the right choice for you, and I'm sure it will work out really well in the end. But yeah, please keep in touch. Let me know below how everything's worked out for you, what you do decide to do. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. I hoped I was able to help shed a little bit of light on what is going on in your life. I hope it was helpful. Please do let me know below if these were your cards, but it wasn't your story and you saw a completely different story. Also, let me know about that in the descriptions below. I'm always curious to see if someone else had another story in these cards. But yeah, otherwise, have a wonderful day. Thanks very much for tuning in again, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye now.